Hello everybody, welcome to my podcast Beyond Expectations for Beyond Radio. Today I'm with a very, very special guest. I'm with Baz from Massive Wagons. Hello!
Hello, thanks for having me, appreciate it.
No, thank you for coming on.
No worries.
So you're part of Massive Wagons, which is an absolute superb band. So can you just tell us a bit about the band and everybody's in it and what you do?
Well, obviously I'm Baz and I sing. We've been together for about, oh my word, I'd like to say for about 5 years, but that'd be a lie. I think it's about 16 years now. 2009, I think we started really. There's 5 of us in the band: me, the Thistlethwaite brothers, Adam and Alex, Bowser plays bass, and Stephen Hall on guitar. We've been making music for about 16 years. We love it, and I never thought we'd ever be in existence this long, really, and achieve the things we've achieved. And it's great. It makes me really proud to be in this band, really. And we're big promoters of the local area, and we love all that. And playing the uni at Lancaster Uni in September, recording a live album. So very busy, exciting times. Good to be in a rock band.
So yes, of course you are performing in September at the uni. So what does that mean to you? Because that is such a special venue, isn't it?
Oh, well, yeah, blimey, yeah. The uni is it goes way back, doesn't it? Right back to the. I don't know if it quite goes back to the 60s, maybe the late 60s. I don't know my total history with it, but there's certainly the 70s and early 80s with Barry Lucas putting big shows on. When I first got introduced to Barry and he explained who had been through the university over the years, it blew my mind. Every time he put a great book out, Rock Goes Back to College, I think it's called, and all the bands are in there. Every time I pick it up to read it, there's more bands. I think Bob Marley, Tina Turner, Black Sabbath. It's like AC/DC, Slade, Queen. It's like it literally the heyday of rock music, of guitar music, of live music. Every band who was anybody, more or less, went through Lancaster University, and it's mind blowing. And then it stopped for whatever reason. I think in the early 80s, and nothing's really of any significance has ever really happened there again. It's just become a university again, exams. And I think it's always been a massive part of the local area, and I think the time's right to try and put something back on in there. And we've wanted to record a live album for years, but it's got to be right. A live album is the sort of thing you get one go at, and it has to be the right circumstances, and it has to be for the right reasons, and it has to be the right time and place. And this just made sense. We're doing 2 nights, so we'll get 2 cracks at it. So we get to do the set twice. It's going to be, we've got the Saturday night's sold out, the Friday night's more or less sold out, so the crowd is going to be great. They're all aware there's a live album being recorded. The atmosphere is going to be electric, hopefully. We've got some great bands on with us. Yeah, it's exciting, and hopefully it might be the start of music coming back to Lancaster on a more permanent basis. Who knows? Because Lancaster's built on music, and I think it's missing. The only thing it's missing is a big venue, or the big touring bands. You have Manchester, which is great, I mean, of course, but it's an hour away and it's not accessible for everybody, is it? And Preston, 53 degrees, doesn't really have the same bands on anymore as it used to have. So I think Lancaster could be a great stop off between sort of Manchester and Scotland and Cumbria. Who knows? But yeah, I'm excited. Really looking forward to it.
No, I think it should be an exciting night, and especially doing a live album as well. So what's your difference? Because obviously, you have your album, but then doing a live album, what's the difference for people?
Yeah, well, I mean, you want to create a live album it's more of it's not a springboard for songs, is it? People will know all the songs on the album anyway. You're not presenting a new set of songs. What do you think of our songs? You're trying to get across an atmosphere, aren't you? A snapshot of what you bring to the table live. Somebody can sit at home. I mean, the old days of live albums. You don't really get. I don't know if you really get live albums anymore because everything's a lot of things are streamed, aren't they? It's like pick a song. A live album is more of a beginning to end experience, isn't it? It's like the full set. You don't maybe pick a song and just listen to that. So you'd like to think people sat at home with their headphones on or doing something, get it on the stereo, get it blasting. You get the crowd, you get the atmosphere, you get the imperfections, you get the banter from the bands, and that's what you're trying to capture. And they're some of the greatest albums, some of the greatest live albums of all time are all from those big 70s bands: Slade, Deep Purple, AC/DC, Status Quo, all these bands. And I think we kind of fit into that to some degree. I think we can get away with it. I don't think a lot of bands do it nowadays, but I have a feeling we might make an all right job of it. Because we are a very live band. We play a lot. is a big part of what we do, and we want to have a go at it if nothing else, and hopefully it'll be successful. It'll capture that spirit of live rock music, and people will like it. Yeah, it's an exciting project, isn't it? It's something to be excited about. All sorts of aspects. What can we do? And hopefully we pull it off. Yeah.
And what can people like expect? Is it going to be like really like, I don't know, I mean, obviously a fun night, but like really wacky. I mean, I actually saw a video where you had a inflatable boat where you're going over the crowd.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So are you going to, you know, having a bit of that sort of stuff?
The boat. Maybe. Yeah. I think we'd have to get the boat out, to be honest. Yeah. Well, it's become a bit of a thing now. I don't even know what it's for, really. It's not really it doesn't play any significant part in the set. It's just a stupid thing, really. It's not like with a song about boats or sailing or anything. It's just an opportunity to be an idiot, really. Just throw the boat out and get in it. I don't really know what I'm doing in it. You just sort of get in it and hope for the best. And it's quite terrifying, to be honest, when it's going up and down and people are whizzing you backwards and forwards in it.
It's just going to stop when you drop.
Stop. Well, yeah. I've not fell out of it yet. I've come close.
How do you actually get down? Like.
Well, you just sort of fall out. Yeah. They just sort of you tell people to send you back to the front and then just sort of fall out of it, really, and then hope you haven't broken any bones. But I mean, after a few gigs, if we take a few on the road with us, if you're doing a run of like 10 days, after like 3.
You actually go through boats.
Oh, you go through boats. People's fingernails. People's fingernails. Yeah. And then you know, if you don't have a spare boat, you're going out and it's going down after 5 seconds, and it's like, you know, it's all the air's coming out of it, and it's no longer a boat. It's frightening. But whatever. It's a bit of fun, isn't it?
Do you think you're more comfortable because obviously like they do that thing where they do go over crowd just yourself? Do you think it's more comfortable having the boat with you as well?
Is it what? Sorry.
Well, because you do that. You know, I don't know what they call it.
Crowd surfing.
Yeah, crowd surfing. Is it more comfortable when you have the boat and then just yourself?
Yeah. Well, it's the reason I don't do that. I don't do the crowd surfing so much anymore is because we have on paranoid. We're on in-ear monitors now, and I have a pack on my belt there, and a time or two I have done it, and then the pack comes off and it goes flying, you know, and I can't afford to lose it. So the boat is a bit of a safer.
Cheap for boats.
It's exactly yeah. Although if we're on monitors and we don't have the in-ears for whatever reason, I will maybe do a bit of crowd surfing or whatever, yeah. It's just a bit of fun, isn't it, really? It's stupid nonsense. If I hurt myself, it'd probably just add to the show and be funny anyway, wouldn't it? So, anything goes.
Well, your music videos as well. I mean, do you do many... I mean, I know you do many music videos, but is that a thing you try to do a lot of focus on?
Music videos? Yeah, they're not what they were, are they, music videos? It's a shame because there's no real TV for them anymore. They're not really on TV, are they, anymore? I mean, MTV don't really show music videos much, really, anymore, to be honest, I don't think. And Kerrang has gone, I think. We did have a couple of videos on Kerrang over the years, but that's now ceased to exist. And I don't know how many other music channels there are, not that people watch much of, and certainly not the ones that put new music out there. It's all the same old stuff, really. She's kind of sad. So YouTube and social media are the only real places music videos ever get played, which is a sad thing. But yeah, we do them. We think they're important. It's a good thing to share. It puts across another side of the band. They get to see your personality a bit, don't they? And you get to be creative, and they are fun to do. They are fun to do. They're hit and miss. Sometimes they're fun, sometimes they're not. They can be hard work to make them. I don't know. They can be awkward. They can be hard to do. They take a lot of planning. They can be expensive.
I quite like in Prime Generation. I thought that was a good music video.
All right. Yeah. Well, that was oddly that was we blew the most money on that one. You can probably tell. That one took 2 days to film. That one, which again we normally get them done in a day. That took 2 days, and it was a lot of production. The
van, did you just paint that specially and take it then?
The van?
Yeah,
the van?
Yeah.
No, we all this stuff is just a bit of creative license, isn't it? We hired the van, and the video company had some giant stickers made.
Okay.
So we stickered up the van and then took the stickers off before we took the van back, which was a bit risky, but nobody knew, so that's all right. And then we got the stencils and sprayed up the boxes with the logo on, and that's all filmed. It was filmed in Adam's living room, where all the boxes were. So good job it was a nice day, because we went round to Adam's house. Adam volunteered his living room. We took all of his furniture out of his living room, put it in his garden, and then filled his living room with an old armchair and about 4,000 empty cardboard boxes. You know, God love the guy. And then when we went, his missus Nicola was at work, I think. And then when she came back, it was like nothing had happened. We put it all back again. So, yeah. But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun to make the Generation Prime one with Benji Webb as well. Yeah, he's a great guy, you know.
Good. And so you've had, like, obviously you've got the talk, the September one at the Lancaster. So what's next after that? What's the big shows or what albums? What's next after that?
Well, we started writing another album again. The last one's been out a bit now, a few months, 6 months or whatever. So we started writing a new album. We've got kind of 3 songs done. We've got a tour after the 2 uni dates in September. We've got Planet Rock stock at the end of November, and then we're going straight to Europe to do like, I don't know, 10 shows or whatever it is around Europe with a band called the Virgin Marys and a band called the Hot Damn, who are both amazing UK bands. So that'll be a lot of fun. And then next year, I don't know really, to be honest. It's kind of in the planning stage really. So yeah, the 2 uni shows and then Europe, which is we love going to Europe. We've got to Europe. These last 2 years have just been all Europe really, Germany mainly. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Great, it's a great scene out there. Like, love it.
And also, since your album.
Oh, the mural.
Yeah, outside.
Or muriel, or whatever you call it.
Yeah. And so how's that doing? Because I think there was a few problems with that wanting to take down. So how's that going?
All right. Yeah. No. Yeah. I think it's safe for now. I thought somebody might have vandalised it over the years, but nobody's vandalised it, drawn anything on it or anything, or written anything on it, which is good. And now Rob, who has the pub, kind of saved it. He bought the pub because it closed down, and the council wanted to get rid of the mural, obviously. And he bought the pub, and he paid. I think he has to pay something so much a year. I think nominal amount, so he can have it there. And he's obviously built the outdoor area at the pub now, which is great. And it's all fenced in, so it's officially part of the pub. So I think for the foreseeable future, it'll remain there, which is nice. It's really cool, you know. And it was a bit of a lark, really. It was a bit of a silly thing to do. We thought it'd be a bit of fun. And it kind of worked. The council getting involved was probably the best thing that could have happened to it, really, because that just made everybody want to keep it. You know, even people that weren't into the band or didn't like rock music. When the council starts sticking their nose into, telling people what to do and what not to do, people like to oppose it, don't they? And there was a petition, and it was great. It ended up talking to Graham Liver on whatever Radio Lancashire. That's it about it. One thing or another. Yeah, I can't complain, can I?
I think it looks good. I think it's a good album cover.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I like it. I think it looks like Tyson Fury, doesn't it? I'm quite ashamed he hasn't had his picture in front of it, really, to be honest. If you're listening, Tyson, go and have a picture in front of it. It looks a bit like him, doesn't it?
Well, I don't mean this in a rude way. I didn't know what it was, first of all, because I'm dyslexic, so I didn't know it said Massive Wagons.
All right, okay.
So I didn't fully always know what it was until I actually learnt about it, because I didn't know what it was, but I always just thought it was a good picture, without me knowing it was your album cover.
Well, it's funny because there's a page on Facebook somewhere, which he got tagged in, which is like a page for photographers who go around the country who discover old, because they used to paint adverts on. There's some in Morecambe, isn't there? Is it the cinema, and there's the Pavilion one or something? They used to paint the old adverts for shops and stuff on the gable ends of buildings, and like they get covered up and then they become uncovered again, and people are like, wow, this from the 50s or the 40s, this advert, you know, for cigarettes or chocolates or whatever. And somebody thought it was they posted a picture of it. It was like, look at this magnificent advert that's been uncovered in Lancaster. Oh, look at this is amazing. You know, well, it was painted about 6 months ago, so you know, which is kind of cool. It kind of fits in then. It kind of makes they've obviously. It obviously fits into the what it's meant to look like a bit, and it does. It looks oldie worldy a bit, I think, and it's a bit of colour, isn't it? A bit of fun. I don't know what council's problem is. They've got a problem with everything, haven't they? If you're listening, they always stick the bloody nose in, don't they?
Honestly, I do like it. And what would you say for people like for?
Intruder.
I know, rude. On the interview, it's not about you. Criticisms. What would you say about that? You know, when people like bad comments and stuff like that. What have you had an experience and have to sort them out, sort of thing?
Towards the band, you mean people criticising our band and don't like our band? You mean?
Sort of like just like unnecessary insults. You know, not supportive insults.
I've had that from a young age. You just got to have thick skin. You got to have thick skin. Yeah, I remember when we started the band and people would criticise us, and social media especially, you know, you lay yourself bare to that kind of thing, to people putting you down and whatnot, especially on places like YouTube where you don't monitor who can comment. So like on your fan page, you don't get it so much, or at all really, because they're your fans, aren't they? But you know, when you start going on to you start being published by other things, or on YouTube, other people can comment. And you know what? It used to bother me a bit, and I used to react. If ever we do react, we react in a funny way. You know, we make light of it really, because we've always said that when you start getting insults from people, and when you start getting people being vocal about how much they don't like you, it really means that you are reaching people. You know, because you know the biggest bands in the world have haters, and you just need to accept that you are going to have haters, and that's just the end of it. You know, everybody's going to like you. So when they start coming out of the woodwork, it means that you are actually reaching new people. So for all the people that aren't liking you, there are new people that are liking you. So I see it as you're turning it into a positive thing, aren't you? You know, don't give them the time of day. Just ignore it. It's just voices. It's just words. They don't mean anything. If nobody reacts to it, then they haven't got what they want, have they? So just ignore it.
No, I mean I fully agree with you, but I always like to make a point of the trolls. I think people, because I mean they don't bother me because I'm so used to them. I get them to my face, coming to my house doing it, so I'm so used to them. But I think for people that aren't used to it, can really affect them if they're starting off the music and they're not used to this, and suddenly they get all this abuse. I think it can really stop them wanting to do it.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, it's a rough, tough. Social media is a rough, tough world. It really is. Yeah, especially social media. Yeah, but yeah, it's just part of it. You've just got to toughen up and speak to people. Ask for advice. Make friends, and they'll tell you the same thing. All artists go through it. Poets, painters, musicians, actors, everybody. I mean, the price of fame is, people on. It's slightly different, off tangent a little bit. I don't watch it, but your programs like your Love Islands and these kind of programs, those kind of things are littered with tragedy, aren't they? Through, these people on these programs committing suicide because they end up in the spotlight, immediate fame, and suddenly people can't hold their tongue and they make their lives a misery, and they end up killing themselves or whatever. It's sad. It's sad. It's the price of fame, isn't it? But you just got to be tough and stick close to your friends. Have a good friend network and trusted people, and don't worry about it, man.
So for the band, how does your writing process go for you all to write a song? How does it and produce it? How does it all go?
The writing process. Well, we start off with Adam and Stephen write the songs. Really, Adam writes a lot of songs. Adam has been the main songwriter in the band for, the music songwriter, if you like. He starts with the guitars and the melodies and the riffs and stuff, as does Stephen. And Adam produces it into now for the last album, he sort of produces it into something a bit more substantial. So he'll put some bass down and he'll put a little bit of drums down, and he'll just give it a bit more substance, and then he'll give it to me, or Stephen will give it to me, and then I write all the words. And most of the vocal melodies and stuff, and then when we've got something that's sounding like it's something we can go with, we then come to practice. We practice. I mean, we practice every week, and we have practiced every week for 16 years more or less. It's just a habit we get in. I don't know what the bands do. It's the habit we've got into, and it does as well. It keeps us sharp and keeps us tight. And when we get to songwriting, it's good. We bring the songs, we play them for the Bowser and Stephen and Alex, and then we just attack her really and see where it goes. And then when we have something, we put it in the set occasionally and play it live, and then get them all together and find somewhere to record it. Really, Send some demos. We create some demos, record demos ourselves. We can record some stuff here. Send them to the producer, and he has a listen to them. Send some feedback back to us, and work on these songs. And then we book some time in the studio, go in, and hopefully it's plain sailing and get them recorded. Yeah.
Thank you very much for letting me interview.
No
It was an absolute honour. It's actually my second time interviewing, so I just want to say a massive thank you for letting me interview you.
No problem.
Twice.
I appreciate it.
It's very nice of you. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Next time you meet Pam Ayres, say hello from me, and I think she's wonderful. Just that. And thank you very much for anyone who's coming to the uni and supports us and all that, listens to the music. It's never not greatly appreciated. No,
your music, I really find it very, how do you say the word, inspiration? What's the word?
Rubbish.
No, because the way you speak out about so many things and you're so open, I think it's very good the way you do that as well.
Yeah, well, we don't have to worry. We don't have to worry about being cancelled or people. I don't really care about people not liking us. We try not to get on our soapbox about things. We just try to make humorous light about the way things are in the world. And hopefully support good causes like Forget the Haters and going into schools talking to kids about bullying and Andy's Man Club and mental health and all that. These are all positive steps, aren't they? I think we have a bit of a platform and we try to use it for some good. And we try to talk about the things in the world and try and make a bit of light about them and shine a light on them a little bit. Just do our bit, really. Will it do any good? I have no idea, but I like to think we're making people listen to, what we're going to say, really.
I think you're doing really good. I mean, like the ways you just get, these performances and you sell them out and everybody's so enjoying it as well. You make such a great atmosphere. I think it's absolutely brilliant. So.
Yeah, well, we love live music. That was obviously we were playing live for years before recording anything. So live music was always first and foremost, So yeah, we do love recording, love writing songs, of course, but playing live is what it's all about. It's where the energy's there, isn't it? It is all about giving people a night off and people enjoying themselves, forgetting about all the cacking that are going on in their lives and having a few hours of letting their hair down.
Well, thank you very much for letting me interview you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
And you. Thank you very much.
Oh, and thank you for listening to my podcast Beyond Expectations with me, Matilda Walden, today with Baz from Massive Wagons. Goodbye.